destroy the administration of justice.
Now that we're talking about all of this, I wanted us to look at the efforts of the security agencies, because we have to tie this to those loose funds, which you highlighted earlier on before the break, and also see if we can have any kind of correlation with the stolen oil, you want to call it, crude oil theft and all of that, because there's no doubt that the terrorists or those who have waged war against the country have some funds from somewhere.
Look.
So we're trying to look at stolen oil, look at some of these funds that just pop up somewhere when we least suspect.
Let me say something that the authorities will not like to hear and nobody is willing to say. Any crime at the highest level that happens consistently for many years like that, unchecked, the authorities are always involved. Let's say it the way it is, except we are fooling ourselves. The crude oil theft that's been going on for so many years, they don't steal them with jerry cans. I hope you know that. Where they hide them behind the boot of a car and smuggle them. They are smuggled with barges on the sea, high sea, with tanks and barges, with ships. I hope you know that. But you have a Nigerian Navy that patrols our sea. And so what happens? You have the SSS that's also keeping an eye on that. You have all kinds of agencies that also patrol our sea, the high seas. So where are they when these barges come in, load crude, and go out? So why are we fooling ourselves that we don't know that the authorities or those law enforcement agents are involved in this, and they make appropriate returns to certain persons in certain quarters? Why is it difficult for us to say it?
But there's also a possibility that, look, if we turn the other way, these funds could be used to fund or destabilize the country.
Absolutely, I agree entirely with you. So we have a problem where it is corruption in high places that is clearly funding the activities of Boko Haram. Because it is not me and you guarding our little one kobo to give to these terrorists. It's not me and you. The monies are coming from high places. So they should check themselves. Well, unfortunately, we are the victims. How can a crime be going unchecked consistently for 6 years now? Bombs are exploding, people are dying, innocent lives are being wasted, lives and limbs are going, and then you are telling me that you cannot, with all the paraphernalia of security at your disposal? What are you telling me? And then you see offensive adverts on television. You play it all the time. By 10 o'clock, saying that Americans stood behind their president when 9/11 happened. So stood behind. Stood behind what? Did 9/11 happen 2-3 times in a year? Was not an isolated incident, and after that, they rallied around their president and they changed their border control policies, changed everything. How many terrorist activities have happened since then in America, since 9/11?
What should we change?
It was not 1 or 2 isolated, the Boston Marathon thing. Immediately they caught the people the next day, remember? Between 2 days, 24 and 48 hours, they rounded up those Boston Marathon bombers. Immediately. Because that is how to stand behind the president, because you must have reciprocal action on the part of government. But here, you are saying to stand behind you until you kill me. Stand behind you how? When this thing has been happening consistently for 6 years, unchecked, each time it's just like you photocopy the same statement, you come out, you condemn it and say, Nigerians, be watchful and be careful. When it happens, you condemn the incident. The next day it happens, you condemn the incident and tell us to be watchful. And people are dying.
What would you
and
want?
we are not seeing practical, you are not stopping it.
Mr. Keyamo,